belted to left field. And just like that, the game is tied.
What a way to start a season. Beautiful. Little wrinkle, looked like a little cutter that just laid up there. And he hesitated for a split second and let the barrel do the talking. Ties it up just like that. Brings the fans out of their seat. What a stroke.
Twice now in this series, MJ Melendez has brought in the go-ahead run. Here's the pitch. Melendez crushes it. Deep right center field. Grossman's back onto the track at the fence. It's gone! MJ Melendez flips the bat. He's done it again! A two-run homer in the 7th inning for the 2nd straight game. And this time, it gives the Royals the lead.
Royals will have Salvador Perez. All right, you got your speed out there. Got a couple hitters, and all they got to do is just get it through the infield. Find a little grass.
To the gap, and that'll do it.
So the Royals have won
5 in a row. They are 6-2 at Kauffman Stadium.
Well, that's a nice win. You know, your ace gets roughed up in the first, gives up 10 hits. And you're thinking, man, may not be his night, but the offense came back, picked him up.
By the way, the Royals' 6-game winning streak is the longest in Major League Baseball this year. Jr. gets it up into the wind. Deep right field. Gone! And the Royals hang a 9 on the scoreboard in the 1st inning.
Brown better call the cops because, man, it's getting ugly early. Stay hot, fellas. My goodness.
1-1. Breaking ball grounded by the mound. It's Bobby colliding with the second baseman Lofton. He still throws the batter runner out at first base as he and Lofton came together well to the right of second base, and they both are okay. That's amazing as Lofton had to leap over Bobby.
The athleticism by Jr. gets kicked in the head by his second baseman. Had the focus to get the out in front of him. They went in that dugout, and that whole dugout's coming down with laughter.
1st and 3rd, 2 down. 2-0. Hitters count for Bobby. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball, deep right center. Their center fielder's back. He's looking up, and that ball's out of here. An opposite field 3-run homer for Bobby Witt Jr. 13-3 KC. A 2-home run day for Bobby. A 4-hit day. And it's all Royals on this Thursday, 13-3.
Make that air hurt.
Salvi got tied up some, but he hits it deep to left field. McNeil at the wall with Nimmo, and Nimmo almost put it over the wall. I think it got the railing behind the wall.
Yeah, I think it's a homer.
This should be a 2-run home run for Salvi, giving him 4 RBIs today.
2nd Royals home run of the year, aided by the defender.
250 career home runs for Salvador Perez.
Congratulations, Salvi. You are driving the Royals bus today.
First pitch drilled, deep left center field. Fletcher looks up, it's out of here! Salvador Perez gives the Royals the lead with a 2-run homer.
And I don't know if you heard that loud crashing sound through your radio, or maybe you just heard it all the way from Chicago to Kansas City, because that was loud, it was long, and then it smacked into the metal bleachers.
The rain projections. Center field, well hit. Isbell is back. And what a catch! Sliding on the grass. And he made the catch on his way down to the warning track.
Wow, what a nice recovery at the end of the route. With the rain, the wind, sloppy conditions, and man, oh man, that ball was hit hard. Kiner Falefa, that's a big hang with him. Oh man, what a catch. That's a highlight reel if I've ever seen one.
Meadows hits it high in the air, right field corner. Frazier's at the fence, leaps, he got it! What a catch from Adam Frazier! And he doubles him off at first, incredible!
Adam Frazier, go ahead and show your skills. I thought that ball was out of here. He robbed him. Call the cops.
The Royals have the tying run on base. Frazier hits one deep toward right. If it's fair, it's gone in the corner. That is a home run for Adam Frazier. And the Kansas City Royals strike in the 9th inning. They take a 2-1 lead on Frazier's first homer in Royal Blue.
I talked about it early in the ball game, Wayne. First, Estevez lost command, lost focus, and made a mistake to one of the more talented bat-the-ball skill hitters over the last 6 years. And he did not disappoint, especially being in a hitter-friendly count.
That is beyond the green. And into the water. The second deck. 5-0 Royals in the second inning.
Well, that split finger, when it hangs, it can be hit a long way, and we just saw it. That's a hanging splitty that he catches perfectly. 468-footer of beauty into the upper tank hydration station here at the Cave.
And the Tigers bring in their closer, Jason Foley. And Bobby greets him with another blast into left center field. Gone! Wow. That is a career-high tying 6 RBIs, and he's done it in the first 6 innings.
Oh, here he goes again. He's hot. 108 exit velo off the barrel, 425-footer, and you could tell when he hit it, it sounded loud, and it was long.
Stratton makes the play of his life. And if you ask him how he did it, he will probably say, I don't know.
Woo, that looked like that might have gotten through too. Wow, so fans, let's check out the T-Mobile coverage cam here on this nifty backhand. Ho, ho, ho. Look what the glove found, and that's an out. Oh man, oh man.
And that's belted to left field, and Velasquez has his second home run of the game. And for a second straight game against Ober, the Royals have hit 3 home runs.
Make that 3 ribbies for Nelly. Beautiful. Gives him 19 now. Royals bats are back.
Cronenworth hits it off the end of the bat. Witt tracks it into shallow left and makes the catch. Tatis is trying to tag. Throw home. Salvi got him. Double play.
Hey, they'll take it. Here, it's a beautiful opportunity for the Royals to stay away from their first sweep of the season with some timely hitting in the ninth.
Scott to right. Tatis backpedals. He's underneath it, makes the catch. Velasquez tags. Here's the throw. Offline. Royals win. Nick Lofton comes through with a sacrifice fly. And the Royals beat the Padres 4-3.
All right. They finally did it. They've been coming close. There's several losses during this streak. Every game they've been in them, they pressured closers. I don't care if they're throwing 100 or they're throwing 98. The Royals have really pressured guys and just fell short, but not today. Not in our hometown. Not here on our field.
Bobby Witt Jr. hit a long 2-run home run last inning. And he goes that way again. What row is this one going to land in? Wow. Almost the exact same spot. And Bobby Witt Jr. has his second 2-run home run in the last 2 innings.
Love that sound. That was loud. Okay, it was a curveball for the last pitch he saw for the homer. And now he thinks he's going to sneak some cheese by him up there at 91? I don't think so.
On the ground, fair! The game is tied. Bobby Witt Jr. is ripping around third base. In there with a game-time triple.
Split finger. That's the best pitch split finger he's thrown all night. That's the only pitch that split that's made it over the plate in a good hitting area, and Junior capitalizes, and it plays in front of him. And man, this brings the house down. Look at Vance Wilson helping him out with that slide.
Line. Crawford makes a great play. Out at second. No play. Unbelievable.
Hits it hard. There was a breaking ball, and he nails it. Crawford, the sure-handed shortstop, lost the handle. They couldn't double him up, and the Royals finish it. This looked like this was an inning-ending double play. And one slight bobble, and the Royals finish it. Unbelievable comeback. A little bit speechless, but man, they never give up. They continue to push. Strick, we haven't seen him all year. This is the resiliency of this ball club. They walked 2 batters ahead of him, and he hit it on the nose.
There it goes! Tie game, 9th inning. MJ Melendez has another huge home run in this series.
Just got through saying the fans believe, and I was just on the cusp of saying, and so did the Royals. Look at the 94 fastball down, Melendez. Perfect swing, no trouble. Walk in the park for the Royals.
Garcia, it has been a brutal month of June for him, but he could turn all of that around right here. Royals are 1 for 9 with a runner in scoring position. Line, fair ball, down into the corner. Isbell to third. Isbell is on his way home. They are relentless.
He waited for that pitch just like Isbell before him, and it came down and in right on his barrel, and he hooked it right down the line. Oh man, a big relief as they head on to LA. Look at that Superman dive. That's a winning run. Oh, beautiful. And Garcia feels the world lifted off of his shoulders now.
This feels like the right setup. A guy that hasn't had the year that he was hoping for at the plate, a guy that hasn't given up a run. This feels destined for something good for the Royals.
Belted, right field, deep. Hayward is at the wall. Grand slam. He called it.
Locked in, fighting off tough pitch after tough pitch after tough pitch. First career major league grand slam for Melendez, and he earned it, folks.
The worst in baseball in striking out there. Ooh.
Deep left center field, and Blade is at the wall, and it's over the wall. And Nick Lofton has his first big league home run. And the Royals make Oakland pay for that 2-out error.
Look at that smile on Nick Lofton's face. You'll always remember the name Hogan Harris. He went up there with a plan. Nick Lofton was prepared and ready to jump all over it. That smile on his face says it all. And he is prone to the home run. Freddie got one earlier.
And Freddie hits one into the left field corner, and he's got another one.
Royals hitters need to get that cutter up and in the middle of the zone. That's exactly what Freddie Fermin did. His second home run of the day on the almost exact same pitch. Spence leaves a slider now, middle, not sweeping into that left-handed batter's box, and Freddie unloads another one. 2 home runs on the day and 2 at-bats for Freddie Fermin.
Bobby is struck out, grounded out to second, and grounded out to short. Belted to left field, and the Royals come right back on a long home run by Bobby Witt Jr.
And we talked about after giving up that lead, Bobby Witt Jr. is the one you want in that batter's box late in the game, tie ball game, and shows why he is playing like Superman. Gets that little slider and does exactly what Bobby Jr. Witt does with those hanging crippled pitches, is hit him out in the seats in left field. Well over 400 feet, gives the Royals a 3-2 lead.
Stroked into right field, and that is Alexander's first big league hit. And MJ Melendez will go to third. Center field and well hit. Isbell, long run, still going. He's got it up against the wall. And it was in Tampa Bay when he broke his nose on a foul ball, and his nose took the brunt of that collision with the wall.
Way to stay with it. A beautiful job of holding on and not letting the wall jar that ball loose. That hit the palm of his hand, and he closed it at the top and feathered it in.
Growing up about 15 miles from here as a huge Rockies fan, and he makes his big league debut at Coors Field, who last pitched in 1916. Swing and a miss, and Walter Pennington strikes out his first big league hitter. And the Royals say timeout. That ball is headed over to the third base dugout for a lifelong souvenir. And that's a base hit into left field. Base hit number 1500 for Salvador Perez, and he joins George Brett as the only Royals ever with at least 1,500 hits and at least 250 home runs.
Oh, he joins all kinds of clubs. What a clutch and consistent hitter he has been. 1,500. Congrats, Salvi. That is a large number of times getting on base.
And Cole Reagans comes on to pitch. Last time Cole Reagans pitched here was as a Ranger reliever with a 6 ERA. He gets traded to the Royals in the Aroldis Chapman deal last summer and makes his return to Texas as an all-star starter with a 2.96 ERA. Launches it in the air to left center field. Duran slides over to the track in front of the wall with enough room. Just missed it for the first out of the 6th. Bounces this one to first. Josh Naylor goes down to second for one. Whips this one over to first, but off of the bag was Naylor. Hey, we got a replay review in the All-Star game.
So what's your call?
Out. Out.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. The runner is out.
All right. Well, it might have hurt, but it pushed his foot to the bag, and it's a double play. On to pitch, Seth Lugo. The Kansas City Royals having an excellent season, and he's on to face the eye-popping talent, the all-star debut of Elly De La Cruz. He lines the ball the other way that hangs up for Riley Green to make a nice play on.
Locking in, sliding on the turf.
The 1-2 pitch, got him with a high fastball.
Good fastball up. A lot of breaking balls, a lot of balls that he spins, but he gets the fastball above the barrel.
Deep in the hole, Bobby Witt Jr. shows off a cannon to finish off the top of the 7th.
Base is loaded. Bobby Witt Jr. at the dish.
Jr. in a 6-run 8th inning.
Oh, man, this Royals team is fired up now. The Sox fans are heading for the gates. That's your Royals, folks. That's Bobby baseball.
So it's 5-1 Royals. And now Vinny Pasquantino bats, and if he delivers. Pasquantino smacks it deep to right field. His second home run of the game. It lands in the right field seats. The Royals go back-to-back. And it's 6-1 in the top of the 8th. Bobby Witt Jr. goes deep to left. Vinny Pasquantino deep to right. 14 home runs and 76 RBIs this season for Vinny Pasquantino.
MJ, right field, deep. Perez is at the wall.
Yeah! What a time to get your first career pinch hit. It was a 3-run Jimmy Jack. Beautiful.
And how about that use of the bench? All 4 guys on the bench appeared. Bobby slams it to center. The wind is blowing in. Rafaela is back. Gone. Home run number 2 tonight.
Oh, baby. 96 middle. He hit it middle. 420.
Second time up now for Bobby Witt Jr. Now, Witt has basically been the Pablo Sanchez in real life this season. A .349 average is best in baseball. Fastball drilled deep to left field. Steer turns around. It's way out of here. Second deck home run, Bobby Witt Jr. A not-so-secret weapon with the Pablo Sanchez bat. It's his 25th home run of the season, and the Royals have a 1-0 lead in the top of the 4th.
Blanco, high and deep to left field. Are you kidding me? Grand slam, and he's driven in 6 runs in the first 3 innings. And disregard everything I said about him before he came to the plate for this at-bat.
Pencil, crayon, congratulations. Wow.
First and second now with 1 out for Bobby Witt Jr.
Right side and through. Here comes Isbell. The Royals lead is 7-1, and Garcia slides into third. And that is base hit number 500 for Bobby Witt Jr. Only George Brett reached 500 hits at a younger age in Royals history than Bobby Witt Jr.
In the air, deep to left center field. Quan to the track, turns around, it's out of here.
Believe it.
Bobby Witt Jr. gives the Royals the lead. A solo blast into the bleachers. And it's 4-3 in the top of the 8th.
Yeah, that first one that Gaddis threw him 91 right down the middle. Junior's telling himself, oh man, I wanted that one. Okay, he'll take 91 down.
Second straight game with a home run for Bobby Witt Jr.
27th.
Fly ball, left center field, gone! 6 RBIs for Salvi tonight.
How could you try to sneak a piece of cheese by a hungry captain? Ain't gonna work. And that is the captain locked in. That 3-1 pitch, he didn't flinch on it, and he got himself a cookie. And this ball goes far into the night.
DeYoung drives it deep to left field. It's got enough, and the Royals have tied the game. Paul DeYoung delivers again. A 2-run shot to the Crawford boxes. This game is tied at 2 in the top of the 9th.
Paul DeYoung, yeah. That's the way to fill in for Pasquatch. Way to pick him up. And this team. And haters like, wow, that doesn't happen to me all that often.
And there's Cole Reagans. He makes his 28th start of the season. Looking sharp tonight. Changeup sends Diaz back to the dugout. Back-to-back Ks for Cole Reagans. And a new Royals single-season record, 189 strikeouts by a lefty.
Lewis strikes out, and that's number 200 on the season for Cole Reagans. The swing and miss he was looking for on the changeup.
Fly ball left field, hooking into the corner. It is gone for a grand slam.
Bobby Baseball waiting for a cookie. Found one, and he hit it high and far. Look at this baby hang. He waits perfectly. Great angle. Catches it. Got the backspin. Hooked it around the pole. Beautiful swing.
Setting the stage for Bobby Witt Jr. And now Bobby is 1 hit away from 200. Slow roller, Isbell, and a bobble, safe at first base. The Royals get a run, and the Tigers do not record an out. And we'll wait and see how they score it. It was a bobble by Hannafy, but they're going to call it an infield hit. And Bobby Witt Jr. has 200 hits and counting in 2024. Junior's running, a bobble, and stolen base number 30. And with that, Bobby Witt Jr. becomes the first shortstop in Major League history to have 2 30-30 seasons.
There it is. Congratulations, Junior and family.
Reaching, and a pop-up into shallow left. And it's going to drop. And Bobby ends up at second base. But it looked like McKinstry lost it, and Sweeney just assumed he was going to make the play.
Yeah, this is the shortstop Trey Sweeney's ball all the way. And look at him. He looks down, looks up. You know, you got to keep your eye on that ball and go to it and catch the ball.
Probably not what Bobby had in mind for his record-setting 87th extra base hit of the year.
Sharpen some things up. In the hole, base hit, Bobby Witt Jr. drives in the first run of the postseason. Garcia in from third. So fitting that it should be Bobby Witt Jr. to get the Royals first on the board.
How about the adjustments he made? First at bat to second at bat to third at bat. In fact, it was all the same pitch. Cutter away. Speaking of before the game, he's like, this is all that he is going to throw me. It's off the end of the bat.
Crowd quiet, a lot of anxiety. Bounding ball up the middle. Backhanded stop by Westberg. Throw to first, not in time. Bobby Witt Jr. beat it. A great stop by Westberg and a terrific effort to make the play at first base, but he could not. And the Royals lead as Isbell scores from third.
Just a tremendous play to get to a hard hit ball. 109 miles an hour off the plate, but he had the out at second. I'm surprised he did not go there, knowing the speed of Bobby Witt Jr., who beats this out.
Now Oswaldo moves off the bag, gets in position. A drive to right. It sends Soto way back. and he leaps but can't get it. A row or two in, Melendez with the home run, and the Royals with the lead once again.
Bob Melendez has seen 3 pitches. He's got a base hit and a home run. Sometimes in these postseason games, it's the guys that you can't predict, the superstars that you don't talk about, who end up getting the big hits. And it's a big one here for Melendez.
He has always been a good defensive catcher and a team leader, but he's that rare player who's gotten better in the second half of his career. A drive to deep left field. This ball is on its way. This ball is gone. And all Rodon can do is shake his head because he's as aware as anyone could be about their past history.
Certain courses for certain horses, right? And he faced him a lot when he was in the Chicago White Sox uniform, through good and bad, and catches a spinner right in the middle of the strike zone.